Hey guys, it's me, Sam, and today I will be giving tips on how to validate yourself as a witch, not a list, a witch. So these are tips that I wrote for myself because I often feel, whenever I get into something new, I often feel bad if I don't do it like by the book or as often as I feel like I should. So, or if I'm not doing it the right way. So I wrote down some tips for myself, and then I thought, hey, maybe there's someone else, another witch who is struggling with these things, or someone feels like they can't be a witch because of these things. So I thought I'd just make a video about it. So the first one is, there is no one way to be a witch. And by this, I mean, witchcraft is a craft. You form it your own. There's not a set of rules you have to follow to be a witch. You can do whatever you want. You find spells, you can change the spell however you want to make it your own. You don't have to follow anyone else's tips to a T. Do what you want. Make it your craft. Tip number 2. You can call yourself a witch and be a guy. This one I was about calling myself a witch because I'm trans. And I always associated the word witch with being female. So, but I don't really the word warlock or wizard doesn't really fit for me, so I prefer calling myself a witch. You don't have to have a witchy aesthetic, even though they are fun. This is actually a tip I got from a Witch of Wonderlust video about how to practicing in secrets. If I remember, I'll link that video down below. And I thought that was also a good thing to add to myself because I don't have a witchy aesthetic. I mean, this is an army shirt. This is a shirt I got from my Army JROTC program 2 years ago. So I don't really have a witchy aesthetic, even though I do want one day. Next tip. You don't have to tell everyone you are a witch. It's your life. Live it how you want. If you want to keep your craft private, keep it private. Also, you don't have to label yourself as a certain kind of witch. So like you can label yourself as multiple kinds of witch. Or you don't have to have a label at all. You can just call yourself a witch. Right now, I'm just a witch. I don't know what kind of witch I am or what kind of witch I'll end up being. You don't have to believe in a deity. I don't believe in a deity. I don't believe in any sort of god. But then again, if you do, that's fine. And it doesn't even matter what deity you believe in. You can believe in the Greek gods, you can believe in Vishnu, you can believe in the Christian God. That's fine. Make your craft your own. This is kind of repetitive of what I just said. You can be more than one kind of witch. Once again, make your craft your own. I feel like I've said that way too many times, and I feel like I'm gonna say it way too many more times. Next tip, you can be born a witch, but not everyone is. So by this, I mean not a lot. Some witches have felt a connection to certain things, like the moon or one of the elements, their entire life. And that's what clued them in that they're a witch. But just because you don't feel a connection to any of these things doesn't make you less of a witch. It just means you don't feel as strong a connection as other people do. Don't dwell on your mistakes. if you perform a spell and it backfires, get over it. That's putting it kind of meanly, but don't dwell on it. Don't be mean to yourself. And actually, okay, no, there's one more thing. I thought that was my last tip. This is the biggest one for me. Not practicing every day does not make you less of a witch. You do not have to do research or a spell every day to be a witch. I wrote this one down to remind me not to burn myself out, because I know if I did this every day, if I did research or did a spell or recorded a video every day, I'd burn out within a month or two. And I don't, and when I burn out of something, I don't do it for 3 to 5 months, 3 to 6 months. There have been times where I didn't do something for a year because I burned myself out. So, what I'm trying to do is take 3 or 4 days out of a week to do witch stuff once a month. Once a month, take 3 or 4 days out of 1 week of the month to do witchy stuff. But it's currently October and I've been feeling really good about my craft. So I'm trying to do it almost every day for the month of October. But then for November, I'm probably gonna take a break. I might do a Mabon spell in November. I might do some sort of birthday spell because my birthday's in November. I don't know anything about that though. So I need to do research before I do any kind of spell like that. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.